When I was a kid, I loved swimming. The water was my home. I would jump in, free. I never had to learn, I just swam. I was at home in my body. One day, I was laughing with my friends by the beach, in a throw my head back cackling at some secret gossip kind of way, hands aflutter, twirling like helicopters. I saw my father turn to me. "Stop laughing," he commanded. I didn't know what he meant. It was not so much the laughter, but what it signified for Papa. Throwing my head back, twirling my hands, queening it up, I was flaming. Though nothing was said, I knew. And so, I folded my body inwards and bound my hands ever since. The body became my prison, sports its dreaded specter. I stopped playing, I ran away from my body. But I continued to swim. I was obscured, underwater, twirling my hands, flaming, still winning my relays. I was still at home, but in a body now hidden. Years later, one of my bakla sisters, herself in the process of transition and grappling with an unwieldy body, asked me, "What part of your body do you like most?" "My hands," I quickly said. You see, I love my hands. I look at them and see my mother. I have the long, delicate fingers of Mama and the women of my family. I communicate with them. I teach through gestures and movement. I make music with every turn of the wrist. I draw. In short, I speak more with my hands than I do with words. At that moment, I realized that when Papa told me to stop laughing, I silenced more than my laugh. I stopped speaking. I bound that which was most eloquent. I knew then that I needed to unbind my hands, if only to learn how to speak again, so that I no longer had to depend on water to hide and obscure, so that my body could emerge more fully itself. These days, my laugh remains a little stilted, controlled, but there is more of it. I still hear voices that command me to silence, most days my own, but I am also learning to release my hands, to allow them the space to twirl, flame if need be. Returning to my body, I am learning to speak.